Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Yumiko, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, we're going to be doing my predictions for Matchday 24 of the Premier League season, so let's jump straight into it. Right, okay, so kicking off our Matchday is Aston Villa against Arsenal, and I'm going to go for an Arsenal win. I think a 2-1 Arsenal win should be enough for them, and of course, they do need to recover from the loss to Manchester City last night, but I do think that Arsenal will win. Even though I don't want Arsenal to win, of course, I do think that they will win. So I'm going to go for an Arsenal win 2-1. Okay, so moving on, we have Brentford against Crystal Palace. I'm going to go for a Crystal Palace win. I think a 1-0 Palace win should be enough for them on the road at Brentford. Should be enough for them. So then moving on to Brighton against Fulham. Now, guys, this is going to be a tasty game. This is going to be a very entertaining game because both these teams are doing wonderful things at the moment. And I'm going to go for a draw. I think a 2-2 draw. And it will be spectacular. This is going to be one of the best games of the entire match day, in my opinion. So then moving on to Chelsea, Southampton. I'm going to go for a Chelsea win because Chelsea do have sat winning games. And of course, with Southampton have sat their manager in Nathan Jones throughout the week. So I think a Chelsea win should be pretty much comfortable for them. So yeah. So moving on, we have Everton against Leeds. Again, this is going to be quite an interesting game. I don't think it's going to be entertaining, to say the least. But it should be a decent solid-ish game, I think, and I'm going to go for a draw. I think a 2-2 draw should be fine for them, I would say. So then moving on to Wolves against Bournemouth, I think a Wolves win quite comfortably at home against Bournemouth. It should be quite easy for them. So then moving on to the second to last game on Saturday, we have Nottingham Forest against Manchester City. I'm going to go for a Manchester City win. Why? Because I just think we're the better team overall, and we will win. And plus, we do need to start picking up more points. So because Arsenal have been shaky as of recent, but I think that they will bounce back at some point and get their form. So we've got to get our form going right now. I mean, we're top of the league with a game less compared to Arsenal, but we need to get them points. We need to keep getting them wins and keep rolling and keep it going. So let's go for Manchester City win. So to move on to the final game on Saturday, it is Newcastle against Liverpool. Now, this is going to be an excellent game, and I mean a fantastic game, because Liverpool are not in good form at the moment. They are in horrendous shape. I mean, injuries have blinded them, and just a bunch of other things aren't going well for them at the moment. And Newcastle are doing really good things. So I'm going to go for a Newcastle win. I think a 1-0 Newcastle win at home at St. James's Park should be enough for them. So to move on to Sunday, we have Manchester United against Leicester, and I'm going to go for a Leicester win. Why? I don't know. It's probably because Leicester did beat Spurs, I think it was 4-1 at home last week. I think it was 3-1, 4-1, something like that. So I'm going for a Leicester win. I think a 1-0 or 2-1 Leicester win away at Manchester United will be absolutely huge for their season. Huge for them. The huge 3 points for Leicester. So then moving on to the final game, Tottenham against West Ham. I think a West Ham win. I mean, the Spurs are in the mud at the moment. They've not been playing well for the last few games. And of course, with losing to Milan in the week, they're there for the taking. And I think West Ham are there to pounce on them. And I do think the West Ham will get all 3 points. So guys, let's do a quick recap. Okay, so we have an Arsenal win, we have a Crystal Palace win, we have a draw between Brighton and Fulham, we have a Chelsea win, we have a draw between Everton and Leeds, we have a Wolves win, a Manchester City win, a Newcastle win, a Leicester win, and a West Ham win. So yeah guys, these are my predictions for Matchday 24. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and as always, I will catch you next time. Goodbye.